you?
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Fine.
Okay, let's have a fun. First, just tell me what is inside my clothes first. Who can tell? I have something in my clothes first. Yours too. An object. What is that? Particularly, what is it? Matter. But I am asking you particularly, what is it inside my hand? Okay, sit down. But none of you have clearly, confirmly said that what is in my hand. See, a coin is in my hand. A coin is. You have not said actual thing which I kept in my hand. Because why?
We can see it.
Very good. You cannot see it. That's why you are unable to. You are seeing me. You are seeing everything. But inside my clothes past, you are unable to see. You want to listen?
Because light is not falling inside your hand.
Okay, light is not going or not. Light is not falling inside my hand. That's why you are unable to see. Okay. Now, everybody. Okay. Are you able to see your friends? No. Now light is falling. Still, he is not able to see. What is the reason?
Because reflected light reaching my eyes.
Okay, very good. The reflected light is not coming to his eyes, so he is unable to see. Now, tell me. So you have said about the light. Okay. So, tell me, what is light? You just told that light. What is it? Yes. Which sensitizes our vision. Very good. So, light is a form of energy which sensitizes our vision. Very good. So, already you have studied this. Next.
The light reflects in our eyes and we can see the object.
Very good. Excellent. That means whenever light is falling on any object and that object reflects the light, and when the reflected light comes to our eyes, then only we see the object. Okay. Now tell me, what do you mean by reflection? We have studied in our previous class. Amlan?
So getting back of light from a smooth surface is called reflection.
Good, very good, very good. Getting back of light, just like whenever we throw a ball, a ping pong ball, a rubber ball, it comes back. Similarly, when light is falling on any surface, it is getting back from that. And getting back of light from a surface in the same medium, that is called
Reflection of light.
Now, students, we will have a story. I will tell you an interesting story. Listen carefully the story, and after that, some few questions will be asked. So carefully listen the story. So the story was about Chiku and Bunty. They are very good friends. And just in 31st December, we are going for picnics. Similarly, they have gone for a picnic into the hill station and they are enjoying the picnic. But how they faced some difficulties and how managed to get rid of these difficulties, we will hear in this story. So, see. Chiku and Bunty, they are enjoying the party on a rock surface, and now there is, see, gradually evening come and there is a sunset, and they have a flashlight installed and another stone in front of them. They try to focus the light on the stone where they are doing their picnic, and they started to enjoy. They started to enjoy. They are enjoying. Oh, see what happened? The light has gone. The light has gone. What happened? You see, the light is bent. The path of light becomes bent, and both of them they ride the hill, the rock, and adjusted to focus the light on their spot. But it's not possible. They cannot do it. Even after they are trying and trying hardly, it is not possible. Now this one Bunty played an idea. So Bunty have a idea, and what he did. See, both Bunty and Kitu, they placed a plane mirror in the place where the light is falling and the light is getting reflected. But is this process solve their problem? Let us see what happens. Even though they are in the dark, you see what happened. Not working. Their idea is not working, and they are still in the dark. And that they see the reflected light. The reflected light is not getting to their spot. Not getting to their spot. So next what they did. You see, Bunty now placed another mirror. Where? In the point of reflection, so that it is further getting reflected and to their spot. Now, this is the story about this. What it gives us, that means they are having some critical thinking to solve the problem. These are the 21st century skills: problem solving, critical thinking. We are facing in day-to-day life many problems, so we have to think critically to create, to find out a solution. So problem solving, critical thinking, these are the 21st century skills. We have to acquire these skills. Now, some questions based on this story. Just to have listen the story now. Some question. What was Bunty's idea? Who can tell? Raise your hands. What was Bunty's idea? Yes.
To reflect the light on that stone, they were trying to complete.
Very good. That means, sit down. Bunty to place a plane mirror to reflect the light. To place a plane mirror at the point of light, where the light is falling. Then why did Chico and Bunty put a plane mirror at the point where the light is falling? Pritam?
To reflect the light to their spot.
Very good. To sit down. To reflect the light to their spot. Now, did Bunty's idea work? Did Bunty's idea work? Sonali? No. The Bunty's idea did not work here. We have seen that Bunty's idea did not work. Sit down. Why Bunty's idea failed? Why Bunty's idea failed?
Because the reflected light cannot reach the spot.
Very good. Sit down. The reflected light cannot reach to their spot. The reflected light did not reach them. What is new idea? Did it work? Sudipta?
To place another mirror.
To place another mirror. Where? So, Shubham? At the point of reflected spot. At the point where the reflection is reaching. At that point. So, to place another mirror at the point of reflected light to reflect it further. And it worked. Sit down. What do we learn about reflection of light from the story? What do we learn about reflection of light from the story? About reflection of light. Okay.
Angle of incidence is equal to angle of
Anybody else? Pritam?
So we can
Okay, Sudipta.
The light will not reach wherever we wish. It follows some laws.
Okay, light, very good. Sit down. Light, the reflected light cannot reach. So light cannot reach wherever we wish. The Pandit and Chiku, they wanted to reach the light to their spot by reflecting, but the reflected light cannot reach to them. That means the reflected light cannot reach wherever we wish to. But that means it follows certain rules, certain laws. Now, so let us start with this laws of physics. Can you differentiate the following figures from your knowledge of mathematics? Now I am showing you 3 figures. There are 3 figures. Raise your hands. You can say what is the difference between these 3 figures. What are they? Tell. First one is straight line. Very good. Second one is line segment. Very good. Now third one, ray. Good. So here we have seen that first one is straight line, second one is line segment, and third one is ray. But here, you know, the straight line has no starting point and neither starting point nor ending point. But the line segment has both starting point and ending point. A ray has a starting point, but no ending point. So now, light also moves in the form of ray. Light also moves in the form of ray. Now, can you show? Is this a ray of light? No. So it is not a ray of light. Why? We will discuss. See, it is also a torch light, the light from a torch. Then what is a ray of light? The light traveling in any one direction in a straight line is called a ray of light. Means if a light is moving in any one direction, but here light is moving in different direction, it is not in one direction. So the point of light that is moving in a straight line in one direction only, that is a ray, and a group of rays together called a beam of light. This is a beam of light. It is not a ray of light. How can you make a ray of light from the torch light? By putting a single slit plate, just like this. A single slit plate in front of the light. Okay? In front of the single slit. Okay? But it is not available with you. So you can do at your home. Is they come by putting a paper, covering a paper, and cutting a piece of paper resembling with the slit. Okay? Now this becomes your single slit plate, and by putting this you can make a ray of light. See here, by putting you can make a ray of light. A ray of light. Single ray of light. Okay? So you can do it at your home by using a comb. Assume this is a mirror surface of a mirror, and a ray of light, just a ray of light is falling on the mirror surface. This ray of light which is falling on the surface of the mirror, okay, it is falling, it is coming towards the mirror. In English, alternate term is incident. The light is incident. So such type of ray is called incident ray. Very good. It is incident ray. Now see, the ray of light falling on the reflecting surface is called incident ray. Very good. Now you see the point where it is falling. Say it is falling on the blackboard. At that point, the ray where it is touching the mirror surface, the ray where it is touching the mirror surface, that point, actually that point, this one, this point is called now point of incidence. Very good. This is called point of incidence. Now, from the point of incidence, you see a perpendicular to the surface of the mirror, and it is an imaginary line, so it is shown in dotted line. An imaginary line drawn perpendicular, this is the mirror surface, and drawn perpendicular to the mirror surface. From where?
Point of incidence.
From point of incidence. That is called normal. That is called normal. Very good. Now, see, from the point of incidence, that light ray get reflected. Get reflected. See, it is called reflected ray. That means, so what is it? Reflected ray? The light ray bouncing back in the same medium as incident ray. Incident ray, where the incident ray is lying in that medium, also it is getting back. After striking the reflecting surface, that is called reflected ray. Now, you see, there are how many angles? Can you identify how many angles are there? There are many angles are forming. You never take this one. This is a pointer. This is not above this mirror surface. How many angles are there? 4 angles. Very good. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this angle is between incident ray and the mirror. And the mirror. This angle is between incident ray and normal. And that angle is called angle I. That means angle of incidence. Similarly, there is another angle between reflected ray and the normal. And this angle is called angle I or angle of reflection. Very good. Angle of reflection. So this is the thing. Now we will do some activity here. You will measure the angle of incidence and angle of reflection and note the reading in the following table. हम अभी टेबल बना देंगे आपके लिए. टेबल बना देते हैं. हाँ. Okay. I have written here serial number 1, observation, angle of incidence, the value of angle of incidence and the value of angle of reflection. You have to measure and tell me. You have right here. And readings you will take here. Okay. Now you see the mirror is there and protector is there. I have kept the mirror and protector making. So I put the protector near the mirror surface. Now I will on the light so that a ray of light will fall on the mirror and we can take the reading from the protector. Okay. We go Mona Lisa. So take the reading. And you tell me which one is the angle of incidence. This ray is the angle of incidence. Now to adjust it and make to fall at 90 degree. Now the 90 degree mark. So note the reading. 40 degree. This angle is 40 degree. And angle of reflection is 40 degree. Very good. You go. So angle of incidence is 40 degree and angle of reflection is also 40 degree. Shubham, take another reading by making any angle, by shifting this one and put it at the center of the protector, that is 90 degree, so that It will give the correct reading. Anywhere, you take it. Hmm. 90 degree. So what happens here? 50. 50 and 50. Go back and see. So angle of incidence is 50, angle of reflection is. By using another method also, I am showing you. You have to take a mirror and two clips. Okay, two clips to make the mirror stable inside the water. And I have taken some water inside this transparent box. Okay, I am adding some Dettol because the path of light becomes visible. When you add some Dettol, it is clearly visible. So I have added some Dettol. Now I will use. I am putting this protector near the mirror. Okay, now I will use this laser light. See, anybody, you come, okay,